series that I'm hoping will introduce me to other people and maybe educate some people on the creative process itself. It would be really cool to meet some new people, maybe to collaborate with. Being on the internet as we are, we have the potential to contact every person that's on the internet. So, having said that, I wanted to go over the creative process, at least my creative process, and how I start, let's say, a song or a piece. I don't know what to really call it. Songs have lyrics, and I can't write lyrics. I'm not really good at it. I have great aspirations to do it. It's just I haven't done it. And it's the last thing I want to do right now. I don't know. I guess I just got a handle on what I'm doing as far as creating stuff. But lyrics would be like trying to take up the bass over there. I tried to take it up, and I'm still working on it. I recently got a couple lessons from a guy that had the intentions of buying the bass, but actually talked me out of it. Said, "Don't do it because you're gonna regret selling it." Well, maybe, maybe not, because on Machine, I've got slap bass. It doesn't seem like it's the same, and it's probably not. And there's going to be people who are going to argue about it the whole time, and they're right. It's not the same. It's not the same as playing the instrument, because when I picked it up, I was like, I really want to play this thing. So where's the sound at? I guess it had to load. So I wanted to start from scratch a piece that I was working on, an inspiration on something that I was thinking about. And in this case, it was this new Star Wars movies that are coming out. Don't need to hear any spoilers for it. We're hopefully going to go tomorrow afternoon to matinee to see the one movie we haven't went out to the movies since probably this summer. And it's mostly because of our situation and stuff. But anyhow, I thought it'd be a cool way to start it. However, I was recording some other stuff and it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to, or I had it in the wrong thing. So now I'm not saying I'm going to try to write a Star Wars piece. No, I'm saying I'm going to try to write something that's inspired by it, even though I haven't seen it yet. It'd be cool to do this because a lot of times you'll see artists, and believe me, I don't compare myself to being an artist like, say, Deadmau5, but I do think I do a lot of stuff more of an experimental phase. I never really finish a piece, or if I do finish a piece, I'll put it up online and it might get a couple plays. I just recently got back onto having my music distributed by somebody, so I'm up on iTunes, I'm up on Spotify, I'm hoping Amazon soon. That's all going up there. It just takes a little bit of time to approve them all. or get them all through the system. It is up on iTunes. I've verified that, and it is up on Spotify, I believe. And if you look for my album, you can find it on Amazon. You can find the actual CD if it's still up there. And I actually did do it. I've been thinking about buying a couple more just so I can cash out my TuneCore account. Because I think there's like $8 on there, maybe something like that. It's a bit of money, but it's for me buying the album and then the proceeds from it. However, I've always wanted to do digital distribution. Apparently my cat's gonna participate in this. Anyhow, I guess they ran off. That's gonna happen from time to time. My two cats, one is an older cat and it's a female, and the other one's the younger kitten and it's a male, and the male is very rambunctious and tends to want to pester the older one. So that might happen every now and then. I might have to stop the camera, stop the video, and attend to them. So they don't tear each other apart. Anyhow, Dead Mouse has a master class out that I've seen parts of it, and I think it's pretty cool. But when he's doing stuff, he seems to turn the camera on and forget about it, which is a pretty cool idea. I guess, though, my big thing was you're not really communicating any information. You're only watching somebody actually put together music or put together their creative process, and maybe he doesn't talk to it. So I'd like to be the one that changes that a little bit by doing my own videos where I'm talking about the creative process, and then people chiming in on the comments and maybe contacting me to either want to participate directly or indirectly. We can learn some things. So the internet is there to, I think it's a great big learning tool. And yeah, we've got videos of cats, and we've got videos of politicians and everybody acting badly and poorly, and it's a big cesspool. Well, not cesspool, it's a big ball of anxiety at times, and at other times it's a cesspool of, I cannot believe we've got to this way in humanity. Some of it's really despicable. Some of it is entertaining, and